Welcome. Let's dive straight in. Have you ever taken Tadalafil, hoping for big results only to end up frustrated and let down? You're definitely not the only one. This happens more often than you'd think. But the real shocker, the fix might be way easier than you imagined. Research shows that nearly 30% of men who say Tadalafil doesn't work for them are actually just using it the wrong way. And once they fix a few simple mistakes, nearly 69% of them suddenly start seeing real, noticeable results. That's huge. It means you could be this close to the outcome you've been hoping for without needing stronger meds or more pills. You might just be making a few small slip-ups that are secretly blocking the medication from working like it should. And that means lost time, wasted money, and a ton of unnecessary frustration. In this video, I'm going to walk you through the most common Tadalafil mistakes so you can stop missing out and start seeing results. I'll break it down in a clear, no-nonsense way so you can use it properly, make it more effective, and take back your confidence. As someone who's worked closely with men's health for years, I can tell you just a little know-how can change everything. Let's start with the basics. What is Tadalafil, and how does it actually work? Tadalafil is part of a group of drugs called PDE5 inhibitors, but let's keep it simple. It's a vasodilator. That means it relaxes and opens up your blood vessels, allowing more blood to flow through your body, especially to one very important area, the penis. And that increased blood flow, that's what helps you get tanned, keep an erection. But here's where it gets interesting. Tadalafil isn't one size fits all. It comes in two different dosing styles, and knowing which one you're on is super important. On-demand dosing. This is the higher dose, usually 10 milligrams or 20 milligrams that you take only when you expect to have sex. Think of it as a booster shot before action. Daily dosing. This one's different. It's a lower dose too, 5 milligrams or 5 milligrams that you take every single day at the same time. It doesn't give an instant effect, but instead builds up in your system, keeping you ready whenever the moment happens. No need to plan. No rush. Just a steady, ready rhythm that can even boost your long-term blood flow. So if you're wondering why things aren't working, right, step 1 is knowing which version you're taking. Mistake number 1, not giving it enough time to kick in. This is by far the most common mistake people make. They take Tadalafil and expect it to work instantly like a headache pill. But that's not how this medication works at all. Tadalafil needs time to get into your bloodstream and do its job, relaxing your blood vessels and boosting blood flow. If you're using the on-demand dose, you need to take it at least 60 minutes before any sexual activity. And even then, it doesn't hit full strength right away. The peak effects usually show up around 2 to 3 hours after you take it. So if you pop a pill and try to jump into action just 20 minutes later, chances are you're going to feel let down, and it's not the pill's fault. Here's the simple fix. Plan ahead. Don't rush it. Give your body the time it needs to absorb the medication. Taking it 1 to 2 hours before intimacy gives it the best shot to work the way it's supposed to. Mistake number 2. Taking it after a heavy, greasy meal. What you eat before taking Tadalafil really matters. If you just had a big, fatty meal, like a loaded cheeseburger with fries, or a giant steak dinner, and then you pop your pill, you could be setting yourself up for disappointment. Why? Because that heavy food slows everything down. The fat in your meal can delay how quickly your body absorbs the medication, and that means slower results or weaker ones. Now, it's not that the pill won't work at all, but it might take way longer to kick in. And when it finally does, the effect could be underwhelming. That can throw off your timing and your confidence. Here's the fix. Take Tadalafil on an empty stomach, or with something light and low in fat. That way, the medication gets absorbed quickly and can work at full strength when you actually need it. Mistake number 3. Thinking it works without any arousal. This is a big myth and it catches so many people off guard. Tadalafil is not some magical, instant turn-in pill. It's not an aphrodisiac, and it won't give you an erection out of nowhere. It's a helper, not a starter. It gets your blood vessels ready and primes your body for action, but your mind still needs to be in the game. Here's the truth. For Tadalafil to work, your brain has to send the right signals. That means you need sexual stimulation, whether that's through touch, visuals, or even just your imagination. If you take the pill and sit around watching the news, nothing's going to happen. Want it to work? You've got to get in the mood. That means foreplay, connection, and creating a moment that sparks desire. Once your body feels that natural arousal, that's when the medication steps in to do its job. Mistake number 4. Taking it while you're stressed or anxious. Your mind has massive power over your body, more than most people realize. When you're feeling nervous, tense, or worried about how things will go, your body kicks into survival mode. It releases a hormone called adrenaline. That's the same one that surges when you're scared or in danger. And here's the problem. Adrenaline does the exact opposite of what Tadalafil is trying to do. Tadalafil's job is to relax and open up your blood vessels so blood flows more freely where it's needed most. But adrenaline, it tightens your blood vessels. It sends blood rushing to your muscles, instead getting your body ready to fight or flee, not to relax and connect. So even if you took your dose perfectly, stress can shut it all down. If your head is filled with anxious thoughts or fear of not performing, your body will respond accordingly. And Tadalafil won't stand a chance. What's the fix? Focus on creating a calm, pressure-free environment. Let go of the need to perform, and just be in the moment. Think about connection, not perfection. And if performance anxiety keeps getting in the way, don't ignore it. A quick talk with a doctor or therapist can make a world of difference. Mistake number 5. Giving up too soon on the daily dose. If you're on the daily 5 mg dose of Tadalafil, here's something you really need to know. It's a treatment, not a quick fix. This lower dose isn't meant to hit you with immediate, dramatic effects like the 20 mg version. Instead, it works slowly, building up in your system over time to improve blood flow and performance in the long run. But here's the trap. Some men start taking it and expect fireworks in just a few days. When nothing major happens, they assume it's not working, and they quit. That's a huge mistake. The full effects of the daily dose can take 3 to 4 weeks to show up, and consistency is everything. The fix: patience and routine. If your doctor put you on the daily plan, you've got to take it every single day, at the same time, for at least a month. That's when you'll really start to see what it can do. Other crucial factors you can't ignore. Now that we've covered the biggest mistakes, let's quickly break down a few more key things that could mess with your results. Alcohol consumption. Let's talk booze. While 1 glass of wine probably won't ruin your night, drinking too much alcohol while taking Tadalafil is a recipe for disappointment. Alcohol is a central nervous system depressant. It dulls your brain's ability to send arousal signals and interferes with your body's response. Plus, it can block the medication from being absorbed properly and make side effects like dizziness even worse. Bottom line: too much alcohol kills the mood and the effectiveness of the pill. medication quality matters, big time. Here's something most people overlook. Not all Tadalafil is created equal. The strength, purity, and how well it absorbs into your body can vary a lot, especially between the brand name version and different generics. Some generics are excellent and deliver real results, but others, not so much. If you're taking a generic version and not seeing any improvement, the problem might not be you, it might be the pill itself. Some products from less reputable manufacturers might lack the proper potency or consistency. That can leave you frustrated for no reason at all. So what's the move? Talk to your doctor about switching to the brand name version or a top quality generic from a trusted lab. A small change in source can sometimes make a huge difference. When Tadalafil still doesn't work, what then? Let's say you're doing everything right, taking it correctly, eating smart, staying relaxed, and still no results. Now it's time to take a deeper look. A lack of response could be a red flag for something more serious. Erectile dysfunction isn't always just about performance, it can be an early warning sign of bigger health problems. Conditions like heart disease, hormone imbalances, diabetes, or even nerve damage might be behind it. Don't just assume the pill has failed you. Use this as a sign to check in with your doctor or urologist. A deeper investigation might reveal a hidden issue that needs attention, and fixing it could improve more than just your sex life. And while it's crucial to explore all your options with a doctor, I want to let you in on something that's turning heads, especially for men looking for an alternative to traditional pills. It's a completely different approach. Something bizarrely simple and 100% natural. This isn't another supplement or restrictive lifestyle change, a home remedy that tackles the real root cause of performance issues in men. Best part, it takes just 7 seconds to do, and it's designed to bring back those powerful, automatic, rock-hard erections you had in your younger days without effort, pills, or planning. Sounds wild, right? But men everywhere are talking about it. Key takeaways you can't forget. Let's quickly run through the most important things you need to remember about using Tadalafil the right way. Timing matters. Take it at least 60 minutes before intimacy. Watch what you eat. Avoid heavy, greasy meals. Take it on an empty stomach or with something light. Don't forget stimulation. It only works when you're sexually aroused. It's not magic. Stay calm. High stress and anxiety can completely cancel out its effects. Be consistent. If you're on the daily dose, give it a few weeks to kick in fully. By avoiding these common mistakes, you give Tadalafil the best shot to actually work for you. When used correctly, it's an incredibly powerful tool. Just remember, this info is meant to educate. Always talk to your doctor before starting or changing any medication. Your health is unique, and professional advice is a must. If this video helped you out, hit that like button and subscribe for more real talk on men's health. Drop your questions or experiences in the comments. We'd love to hear them. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.